So join me. We're gonna start standing on the mat. We're gonna stand with our feet underneath our hip bones. We're gonna find length all the way through the spine, up through the crown of the head. Our arms are gonna come up, reaching up over the head like we're holding a ball. And then we're gonna draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, both hands down, palms facing forward into our mountain pose. Good. From here, we're going to inhale. We're going to pinch those shoulders up to our ears. And as we exhale, we're just going to let them drop down. And we're going to do that 3 more times. So inhale, pinch those ears up pinch the shoulders up to the ears as much as you can. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Beautiful. Inhale, both arms up over the head. Take that right hand, reach for the left wrist. Exhale, bring it up and over, pulling it across the body. Take a few breaths here. As we inhale, come back to center. Exhale, both hands down. We're going to inhale, lifting the arms up over the head again. Make sure the shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. Take the left hand over to the right wrist and reach up and over, finding a stretch through the side of the body. Few breaths. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring both arms down to the side. We're going to inhale, both arms up, meeting the palms together. Exhale, drawing them down in front of the heart. From here, we're just going to interlace those fingers, circle out the wrists. Good. Switch directions. Feel the pops and cracks. Good. Take those hands, press the palms to the front. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale, lift up. Take it to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, bring those palms back to the front. Bring the palms back together. Heart center. Inhale, we're going to lift the hands up. We're going to exhale, hinging at the hips, reaching for the floor, letting the head hang nice and heavy. We're going to grab opposite elbows and just let the upper body hang a little bit here. Making sure that we're not sinking back in the heels or in the balls of the feet, that we're evenly rooted in both heels and ball of the foot. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up over the head. Exhale, release down. Chair pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the hands to the low back. So we're placing our hands on the low back. And as we exhale, we're just going to press those hips forward and lift the heart up to the sky. Lift the heart nice and high. Press the hips forward. Counteracting all that hunching over we've been doing. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Sorry about that, guys. Release the head, plant the hands, step the feet back. Good. From here, we're just going to drop down to the knees, and we're going to bring the hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward, and we're going to come into extended puppy pose. So we're just going to drop the heart down towards the floor. So we want to reach the arms out to the front as much as they can go. If it's available, we can gaze forward and bring our chin down to the floor. Might be too intense. Maybe you want to leave the forehead. And maybe your heart doesn't all the way come down. It doesn't come all the way down to the floor yet. That's all right too. Taking a big breath all the way down into the belly. Hips are still stacked over the knees. Good. Start to come back up. Walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to take a cat-cow flow. So inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chin. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. 2 more times. As you inhale, lifting the tailbone, imagine those sit bones separating. As you reach them to the sky, exhale, tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. Imagine the heart pressing out through the back, releasing down into a tabletop position. Good. From here, we're just going to walk the knees all the way to the wrists, and we're going to come down onto our seat. Sitting up nice and tall, Our shoulders are stacked right over our hip bones. We're gonna pull that right knee in, and we're gonna cross it over the opposite leg, or we're gonna keep it right here. Our left arm is gonna circle around for some leverage. We're sitting nice and tall, twisting through the spine and gazing back. Exhale, come back to center. Release that foot down. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pull that left knee up towards the chest. You can keep the heel right in line with the hip, or you can cross it over. Our right arm circles around right underneath the kneecap. We sit nice and tall and twist. Bring our gaze to the back. Exhale, come back to center, squeeze that knee in. We're gonna bring the soles of the feet together, and we're gonna place those hands behind our back, and we're gonna lift our heart nice and high. If we want to even press our pelvis up off of the floor a little bit, finding more of a stretch through the chest, through the shoulders. Breathing deep into that shoulder space, the heart space. Big breaths, feeling the expansion as you inhale. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Walk the hands back. And we're gonna fold forward, keeping that heart lifting forward so that we're not rounding through the shoulders, but we're pressing that heart forward as we fold forward. Inhale, coming back to center. We're gonna extend the legs. Hands come out in front of us, and we're gonna slowly lower all the way down onto the back. Releasing the hands down to the side, walking the feet wider than the hips, and allowing the ankles to soften so the feet fall out to the sides. We're gonna take a nice big breath into the belly, feeling the belly rise. And as we exhale, we're just gonna let everything go. Our whole work day, we're just shedding it off, letting it melt away into the floor. 2 more times. Nice big inhale. Let it all go. Last one. Nice big inhale to the belly. Exhale, releasing all tension into the floor. Taking just a second to feel the effects of our practice, a little more mobility and openness through the shoulders.